company that was conducting its activities by scanning Kenyans' retinas has not been cleared to collect critical data from Kenya. A joint ministerial statement presented in the National Assembly today indicated that the Directorate of Criminal Investigation, that is the DCI, had made progress in identifying WorldCoin associates in the country, and a foreign national said to have activated the firm's Kenyan operations, assuring Kenyans of their data safety, though the statement didn't sit well with some members of the National Assembly, who now want the Cabinet Secretaries Kithure, Kindiki and Eliud Owalo to appear before the Parliament, to shed light on the matter. Let's have a look.
Tonight, the Kenya Kwanza government is gearing towards a multi-agency investigation into the operations of American AI firm WorldCoin, even as Immigration Department ordered to intercept the group's associates, foreign or Kenya. The statement by Interior Cabinet Secretary Professor Kithure Kindiki and his ICT counterpart Eliud Owalo revealed that WorldCoin had not been registered as legal entity in the country despite its operations in the country and the support of crucial stakeholders in the country. The Cabinet Secretary stated the Immigration Department had been instructed to stop any persons of interest from leaving the country without clearance by DCI.
The suspension of the processing of sensitive personal data was not lifted by the Office of the Data Protection Commissioner, or DPC. In particular, the office raised concerns on whether the consent sought from the individuals was voluntary or illusory. In this regard, the office noted that persons are requested to give consent and a monetary incentive provided for the exchange of sensitive personal data.
This afternoon, MPs raised pertinent questions on the firm enlisted Sense Marketing, a Kenyan entity, to carry out its data capture activities that entailed scanning irises of those who turned up for registration in exchange of crypto tokens, seemingly dismissing National Assembly Majority Leader Red's statement assuring Kenyans of their data safety.
The website, some of the people who are supporting them is Africa AI, Bowman's, which is one of the biggest law firms in Kenya, Strathmore University, Nairobi County. All these are already their partners here in Kenya. So they could have harvested much more data than we know about. What we saw was public, and all that is available on their website. So I call upon Honorable Speaker that members of Parliament will, I will personally be looking at the Namibia legislation and see how we can bring legislation to deal with this.
The statement further indicated that the multi-agency team will pursue any person of interest out of the country through relevant legal instruments. MPs, led by Minority Whip Junet Mohammed, implored security agencies to fast-track investigations, saying laxity by enforcement agencies may have exposed Kenyans to exploitations by the foreign firm due to their vulnerability.
Inside, dingy places, these are people who are sure of what they are doing. It looks like they had all backings that they need to do their work in a daylight at KICC. So, Mr. Speaker, me in my view is I propose to you that we need to hand over this matter to a committee of Parliament, either the ICT committee or a special committee that can bring back a detailed report on this matter to the House, Mr. Speaker.
Why were they queuing? Who allowed them to occupy KICC, which is a serious government institution? I think we are threatened as a country, and so I agree with the President's information yesterday that some of our officers are very incompetent to an extent that he knows much of the things which happens in various ministries and others do not know. We are sleeping in our jobs. I fully support the President on this, and I want him to cascade seriously on the Interior Minister and the Minister for CII. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
The two cabinet secretaries are expected to appear before National Assembly next week to shed light on the matter. Elizabeth Mutuko, TV47, Nairobi.
Now, families of some Kenyans arrested for allegedly burning